Hello, Temple Sinai. This is a bittersweet moment, isn't it? Leaving that lovely building, but for an exciting new future. Listen, I enjoyed my time at Temple Sinai so much that I came back to Pittsburgh. We had a lovely time. We did some great things together, and I think we're going to do some great things again into the future. I'm really excited. I'll miss the building, but I'm really excited to be surrounded by so many people that I admire, so many people with so much good energy. I really enjoyed my time at Temple Sinai with all the people there. And now I get to work with all of you again. So pretty good for me. I'm really excited to be back with all of you. And I'm excited to see what we can do. I'm here in the school. You know I love working with your kids. And I'm excited to see what we can build and what we can do and where we can go. I think it's going to be a really great future. But I will miss the building a little bit, right?
Shabbat Shalom. I'm sure this is a very bittersweet Shabbat for everyone, as it is the last Shabbat in the building. And I just wanted to wish you all luck in your future endeavors and just share that the 12 years that I spent at Temple Sinai with my family, raising my kids there, was a very special time for me personally and professionally. It was wonderful getting to celebrate so many milestones with so many of you and to raise my kids in such a thoughtful community where we got to usher in my daughter with her baby naming, my son's bar mitzvah, all the way through to my father's funeral. So all of the life cycles and so many happy memories of Purim spiels and mitzvah projects. And I know that the future is bright for the new Beit Kulanu, and just wanted to share a brief song with all of you. This is a little piece that my father composed for Zeeb's baby naming. And I wanted to share it because my dad was such a huge part of my life at Temple Sinai, coming to services all the time and writing a piece for our choir. And I know many of you knew and loved my father as well. So I'm sending you off with this little priestly benediction that my father wrote. Yivarechecha Adonai V'yishmerecha Yair Adonai Panav elecha v'chuneka Yisa Adonai Panav elecha v'yasem 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 lecha Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Temple Sinai. I'm so grateful that Rabbi Feldman and Cantor Reinwald invited me to join you on this Shabbat because I am so fond of that building on Forbes Avenue. I have so many great memories of what we did there together, hosting 92nd Street Y, dinners and conversations and live streams, having so many wonderful, joyous life cycle ceremonies like Bar Mitzvahs, and helping people to find comfort through funerals. I have such good memories of how it is that we organized with our Jewish and non-Jewish neighbors in the basement and in the library and in the classrooms upstairs so that we can make a difference in our little corner of the world, that holy city of Pittsburgh. I'm also so fond of the memories of how it is that we made the world's largest menorah made out of pasta 3 times. And how it is that we invited our teens to paint the walls of the school so they would look vibrant and alive for Jewish life. and how we invited every student at the end of the year to sign their name on the wall in the back hallway, just like we would do at the end of camp when we would sign the bunks. Of course, there were the times that I snuck into the kitchen without Phyllis's permission, and she got really mad at me, but ultimately with a little bit of a smile, just like when I painted the walls. But of course, we all know that a synagogue is more than a building. I'm so fond of that reading from our old Gates of Prayer that says the synagogue is the sanctuary of Israel. And I know it's not about walls and seats and pews and gathering spaces. I know it's about the people. It's how it is that we interact with each other and do so much together. Just think of what we accomplished in my short time at Temple Sinai and in the long history of Temple Sinai together as a community. And now, as you begin the next chapter in your Temple Sinai life and become Beit Kulanu in partnership with Rodef Shalom, and joined by, I'm hopeful, so many other people around the Jewish community in Pittsburgh, Reform Jews and all kinds of Jews, to come and be a part of something much bigger than any one of us can do. I hope that it is filled with joy and meaning and accomplishment and friendship and Jewishness and Yiddishkeit and kindness. So I'm thrilled for you. I wish I could be there with you, but I'm looking forward to coming to Beit Kulano at some point in the future and seeing how it is that you and we and all of us have grown into something we don't know what we're going to be yet. So with that in mind, I raise a glass, a l'chaim, to the future of the Jewish community in Pittsburgh, to the leadership of Beit Kulanu in helping to make that happen. L'chaim.
Temple Sinai family of families, I'm so happy and honored to give you some words of blessing towards this big occasion in the history of Temple Sinai, Rodef Shalom, and Pittsburgh Jewish community. You know, I had the privilege of being your rabbi 16 years ago or so, a long, long time ago, but you remain with me. And a lot of the people in the congregation are part of my life today, even though they might not know that. And, you know, we touched each other. And these memories and these connections are part of who I am today. And in honor of, this change, this, I would say, development, I want to give you two things. First of all, I want to kind of remind both of us that we touched each other's hearts. And a lot of, you guys remain with me, people that are not living and people that are, may live to 120, you're all part of my life. And, I stood on the bima and I wore a suit back then. And Rabbi Gibson used to give me some fashion tips. For example, he said that I shouldn't wear sports socks if I'm wearing a jacket, etc. And today I'm back in Israel and I'm not wearing any suits. But, being on the bima is something that stays with me. The feeling, the unity I have with you is part of who I am today. And I also want to, encourage you to embrace this change. We believe here in the Reform movement that we need to adopt the changing times to our lives and to really see how we can develop and grow from them. And changes are good because it means that, life is continuing and we're growing in different ways. So all the memories of Temple Sinai are part of who we are, and those will never change. But we have the honor and the opportunity to really create new things today, which is really a wonderful thing. I want to, salute to Rabbi Dan for taking this challenge upon himself, because it's really a holy challenge of bringing people together and of, enabling both the members of Temple Sinai and Rodef Shalom to grow in new ways. As be'atzlacha, I'm waiting to see you here in Jerusalem. You always have a place not only in my heart, but also in our synagogue. Shalom.
My Temple Sinai family, I am so glad to be with you all, even if it's virtually, as we say goodbye to this incredible space. The Temple Sinai building has held so much of so many lives. It holds our joy and our laughter. It holds our sorrow and heartache. And it holds the ordinary times where we have just been in this building to learn together as a community. It is, in essence, our home of a sorts. And yet, the time has come to say goodbye, just as throughout our history we have had to say goodbye to other buildings, other spaces, because it's not the space that is itself holy. It's us. We are the ones who bring the life and the joy and the beauty and the blessing into a sacred space. We are the ones who make it sacred. And so my hope for you as you leave this sanctuary, as you leave this building for the last time, that you carry with it the memories that have given you life and the memories of what has given you life throughout its history, throughout your time there, and create a new space that is holy, with a community that is enlarged and enriched by what you bring to it. You are a blessing, and may this next stage of your journey bring you blessing as well. Shabbat Shalom.
I extend a sincere Mazal Tov to Beit Kulanu. I have no doubt that brilliance in all its forms will define this partnership. After all, the idea of partnership is woven throughout Torah, Jewish teaching, and Jewish music. One midrash beautifully teaches that Israel is likened to an olive tree and God is likened to a lamp. It then asks, what use is made of olive oil? The answer? It's placed into a lamp, and together the two give light as though they were one. This midrash aptly describes how partnership can create more than illumination. It can create radiance. May this new partnership brighten the future of what can be accomplished alone. May your combined light bring forth greater joy, celebration, wisdom, community, and of course, song. Chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek. May you be strong, and may we all be strengthened.